So hopefully everybody's able to make their way here into the new stream. The server connection was lost here in the press box, so had to reset our streaming service. And so it was Tyler Miller. Let me catch you up. It was Tyler Miller who just drew the walk. Here comes pinch runner Chase Burke. So Burke will stand at first. It's Gabe Garrett in the box for the Spuds now. Runner at first, nobody down here in the bottom of the eighth. To end the top of the eighth, it was a ground out fielded by Billingsley at second, and they got the force out to end the inning. So good work there from the Spuds, fielding and pitcher Cade Castillo, to keep this game tied at 3-3. So Chase Burke stands at first. He's got 6 stolen bases this year. Gabe Garrett awaits the first pitch. Still Tateno on the mound. Another pickoff attempt.
That cat can't do that. Can't do that.
First pitch to Garrett. Bunt shown. Looks like it's barely tipped off there. In there for strike one. I'm not sure if he tipped that or whether he's called that a strike. Nonetheless, 0-1 the count. Chase Burke still stands at first. Pinch runner for Tyler Miller. Drew the leadoff walk. 0-1 the count. Tateno to Garrett. Bunt shown once more. He lays it down. He'll take off to first. Third baseman runs up, fields it for the out. So Chase Burke does make his way to second. Looks like that's what the coach wanted for Garrett to do, is lay that bunt down. He showed it twice. Does his job, advances Burke to second. So it's a runner in scoring position.
Second baseman, number 8, Riker Billingsley.
All tied up 3-3. So Riker Billingsley, he was the one who grounded the last out there in the top of the eighth as the Spuds escaped the bases loaded. It's a fresh count to the lefty. Tateno looks back at second to Burke. Now delivers the pitch. Check swing, catches the edge of the strike zone. 0-1.
Not even close to being a strike, you goof.
Billingsley will step back into the box. No hits for him tonight. He plays out of UC Riverside. In the season, .244. He's got 11 hits, 45 at-bats, and 7 RBIs. The 0-1 count. Time called from Billingsley. Late night baseball here in Caldwell, 9:45 Mountain Time. Your ball's 1 strike. Tateno to Billingsley. Takes a peek back at Chase Burke. Billingsley, big swing and a miss. 0-2. So the closer was out there warming up, Paul Panduro, in the bullpen for the Pioneers. He's appeared in 3 games for the Pios. See if he gets brought in for 4th. Still all tied up 3-3. The 0-2 count to Billingsley. 1 down. Chase Burke stands at second. Comes the pitch to Billingsley. He'll swing on that one and foul it up and out of play. Stays alive. Chase Burke out there at second. Drawn some attention. There's a long look from Tateno. And the shortstop, Jeremiah, ran up to the bag. It's been the theme of the last few nights, all close coming into the final innings. No balls, 2 strikes. That one high and outside. Downey makes the grab and stands up. Looking at Chase Burke there at second, making sure he doesn't go anywhere. Still just 1 out. Spuds looking to take the lead. Burke in scoring position at second. 1-2 count. Tateno to Billingsley. Billingsley will swing on it, foul it off again, continues to fight. Count will stay at 1-2. So hopefully everyone has made their way from that first stream here to the new stream. Connection likes to give out in all the tense moments. It's a 1-2 count here. Tateno to Billingsley. Burke dance at second. Pitch on its way. Inside, gets through the leg. Burke will take off and make it to third. So Burke just 90 feet from taking the lead for the Spuds.
Not with 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chase Burke, the pinch runner for Tyler Miller, stands at third. Time called from the lefty Billingsley. It's making Tateno think about this pitch. Two balls, 2 strikes. Tateno looks at Burke at third. Pitch on its way, stays high and outside. Billingsley, a great at-bat here, staying alive and fighting. Full count. Full count. Tateno to Billingsley. Pitch on its way. Billingsley will swing on that one, pull it to second. It'll find the gap. Here comes the scoring run in Chase Burke, and he will cross home plate. There's the leading run. Make it a 4-3 ballgame. Spuds retake that lead. It'll go down as an RBI single for Riker Billingsley. Great time to find his first hit of the night. Score now 4-3. Billingsley gets it done for the Spuds, and Chase Burke makes his way all the way around the bases, score that 4th run. Count starts at 0-1 to Schwartzberg. Second pitch of the at-bat, swung on, foul to back and right from Schwartzberg. So the 0-2 count, Schwartzberg going to put the bat to the ball. 1 out, Billingsley at first. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off again. Schwartzberg stays alive here. Schwartzberg steps back into the box. Spuds look for a little bit more breathing room. It's a runner on first, 4-3 ball game. 0-2, swung on, chop towards right. Back goes the first baseman. It'll drop into right field. It'll be a base hit for Schwartzberg. The Spuds on a little bit of a roll here. It's back-to-back singles. Two runners will now stand on the bases, still with just one down. In the eighth, it's back to the top of the lineup. Tyler Castelli, the lefty out of Embry-Riddle. We'll look at Titano, but it's a mound visit here from coach for the Pioneers. Will we see the closer Panduro once more? Looks like we will. Ball taken from Titano. His night is over. Assuming it'll be the closer Panduro to come out once more. We'll see who comes out of dugout. Take a short break here on Spuds TV. Spuds lead 4-3. So once again, Paul Panduro enters the game late here in the bottom of the eighth. It'll be Panduro to Castelli with 2 runners on and 1 down. Panduro on the year, 20.1 innings pitched, a 3.54 ERA for him. First pitch to Castelli, swung on high, fly ball to shallow right. That'll actually stay in the infield. It's second baseman Isaac Lopez making the grab for the second out of the inning. So a quick at bat there for Castelli. Now Lucas Danielwicks out of Mesa Community College will face Paul Panduro. The fresh count to Danielwicks. 2 runners on. First pitch stays high from Panduro. Ball 1. So it's Billingsley at second and Schwartzberg at first. Each had singles. Billingsley was the one who batted home Chase Burke to take this 4-3 lead in the bottom of 8. 1-0 on its way, slips outside, 2-0. Panduro takes a peek back at second, looks at Billingsley, comes back and delivers the pitch to Danielwick. Swung on, foul, tipped, and back 2-1 now. Shout out to the ball boy here for the Spuds. Little man running out there, retrieving that ball. Record pace. 2-1 the count. Panduro to Danielwick. 4-3 lead, 2 down. Panduro delivers, stays high. Shoulder area of Danielwick. It's a hitter's count at 3 balls to 1 strike. Three and one. That one finds the strike zone. Move it to full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Once again, Billingsley stands at second and Schwartzberg stands at first. Danielwick out of Mesa Community College looking for his second hit of the night. It's a full count. Panduro's second batter he's faced. Here comes the pitch. That'll be low and outside. It'll be a walk to load the bases. So now Owen Bischoff.
The center fielder, number 1, Owen Bischoff.
He's been having a great night. He's got 3 singles. One of the singles counted for 2 RBI. So number 1, Owen Bischoff now faces Panduro, bases loaded, 2 down. Here comes the first pitch to the center fielder. That's a good looking pitch in there for strike 1. Zero balls and 1 strike now. Spuds look to add to this lead before moving to the 9th. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed from Bischoff, so an 0-2 count to Owen Bischoff, batting 3rd in the lineup, as he typically does. On the season, Bischoff batting .289. He's got 28 hits here in his 30th game. It's game 5 of this 5-game stretch. 0-2. Bischoff, another swing and a miss. A big strikeout there for Panduro. Bases loaded, nothing going, but Spuds do get 1 run and retake that lead. So we move to the 9th. That's the last chance for the Pioneers. 4-3 the score. Stay tuned with us here on Spuds TV. We'll take a short break. So a few changes here as we move to the top of the ninth. It's Gabe Garrett moving from third to the pitching spot, and then Joshua Quinn now enters the game standing at third, and Tyler Stone, who's the DH, now stands at first. So a couple of changes moving into the ninth. 4-3 the score. Once again, Joshua Quinn stands at third. Third baseman Gabe Garrett moves to the pitching spot, and Tyler Stone now stands at first base. Leading things off is Alex Zerfus. First pitch from Gabe Garrett stays inside and low. 1-0 count. So it's Gabe Garrett who moves from third, as I said, onto the mound. On the year, he's pitched in 5 games, finds the strike zone there, even it up at 1-1. He's got a 4.9 ERA, allowed 15 hits, 7 runs, and 11 innings pitched. He's dealt 6 strikeouts as well. So he's dealing Alex Zerfus, the 1-1, the 1-2 now. On deck is Shane Jameson, who had an RBI single, and then following him is Ryan Callahan, who had an RBI single as well. 1-2 count. Garrett to Zerfus. Skips in there low, blocked well from catcher Mandeville. Two the count. That one swung on, foul tip, goes straight off of Mandeville's mask, back into the safety net. Try this 2-2 pitch once more. Last night in the ninth, the Payos had a 2-run home run to move it to a 1-run ball game, but Rickerman picked up a strikeout to end it. 2-2, swung on, fouled, out of play. Hits the light pole and drops down that VIP section over in right field. Count still at 2-2. Garrett gets the call, delivers to Zerfus. Big swing and a miss. Gabe Garrett finds strikeout number 1. So 1 down here in the ninth. Pretty impressive play here from Gabe Garrett, just shifting over from third and coming up and dealing 3 strikes for the first out. So Shane Jameson, now out of Seattle University, will be the second batter to face Gabe Garrett. First pitch swung on, fouled back, 0-1 the count. So the Spuds got the early lead there in the 6th, was up 2. There was a 2-1 game after the 7th. The Payos took the lead in the 8th, tied up in the bottom of the 8th. 3-3, and then the Spuds just took the lead. That one swung on, will it find the gap to right? It will, right in between second baseman Billingsley and right fielder Daniel Wicks. It's the second hit of the night for Shane Jameson. So pinch runner will come in here for Jameson. It's Jackson Wall who will now stand at first. So it'll be Garrett to Callahan, the righty to the lefty. Jackson Wall takes the lead at first. First pitch just misses outside. 1-0. One down here in the ninth. 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Similar spot, misses outside. 2-0. There's Jackson Wall. Tying runner taking his lead off at first. 2-0, misses outside just barely there. It's 3-0 now. 3 balls, no strikes. That one will find the strike zone. That one finds the corner. Garrett's been hunting for that. Gets the strike there. Three balls and 1 strike. Garrett will step off. Jackson Wall retreats back to first. The pinch runner in for Jameson, who had the single pickoff attempt. Stone tosses it back to Garrett. Spuds go on the road. On Friday, they'll be in Casper for 3 games. Then on the 18th, head to North Platte for 3 games before returning home on the 22nd. The 3-1 runner will be sent. The throw was held up there from catcher Mandeville. That pitch kind of slid outside, so it would have been an awkward throw from home. So it's 2 runners on now after Callahan draws the walk. So the tying runner stands in scoring position at second, and the leading runner is Callahan at first. Isaac Lopez looks at Gabe Garrett. 1 down after he started things off with a strikeout to Zerfus. Garrett delivers the first pitch. Lopez watched that one find the strike zone. 0-1. Lopez has 12 RBIs on the year. He only got 1 double. He also has a home run, which came last night in the 9th. Oh, 1 pitch, Garrett to Lopez, slides outside. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Spuds, 10 hits tonight to the Pioneers' 7. 2 errors for the Spuds and a clean slate for the Pios. Pios will head home tonight as they have a game tomorrow at 6 out there in Nebraska. The 1-1 pitch, swung on, chopped foul. Strike 2. Lopez takes his time stepping back in the box. That 1-2 count. Gabe Garrett, 1-2, swung on, it'll go towards right. It's Daniel Wicks moving back, making the grab. Off goes Jackson Wall to third. The throw will be held up there by Garrett. So now runners at the corners, 2 outs. Jackson Wall just 90 feet from tying this game up. PK Walsh could be the last hope for the Pios. Take a peek at his stats. He's a .303 hitter, 23 hits and 17 at-bats. He's got 15 RBIs, 3 doubles in his 21 games. So a fresh count, 2 down. Jackson Wall at third. That one swung on straight to second baseman Billingsley. He'll field that one and toss it to first. And that will do it. It's another Spuds victory, ladies and gentlemen. Close finish there as things got a little interesting. 2 runners stranded there, and that will end it. Gabe Garrett comes in and closes things off. A final score of 4-3. Spuds scored 2 in the 6th. Pios got 1 back in the 7th, and then they scored 2 in the 8th to take the lead. Spuds tied it back up in the bottom, and then the leading run was Chase Burke, who was batted home from Callahan. So final score of 4-3. The Spuds, the gentlemen's sweep, move 1 game closer to finding their way to the playoffs. We go on the road for 6 games. We won't be here on Spuds TV on the road, so just find Casper Horsehead's stream there on YouTube, and then North Platte's stream there on YouTube as well. We'll be back here for a 9-game home stretch starting on the 22nd as we host the Gem City Bison for a few games and then Casper Horsepeds for 6 games. So the Spuds on a 3-game win streak. It'll be all from us out here at Wolf Field. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night, everyone.